And the award recipient is Dennis M. Jones, Jones Medical Industries Incorporated. Well, thank you, and what a thrill just to be on stage with Lou Dobbs. Lou, I watch you every night at 6:30 St. Louis time.
Dennis, you earned that award. I couldn't.
Thank you.
I salute you.
I really do watch Lou every night. Well, this is a tremendous thrill, really, to accept this award on behalf of some 500 Jones Medical Associates. I want to thank them, and congratulations to each of them back in St. Louis, Phoenix, Madison, Canton, Ohio, and St. Petersburg, Florida. I can tell you tonight that just a brief few months ago, receiving the St. Louis Region Award for the Healthcare Award was very, very thrilling. By the way, St. Louis is that city halfway between Wall Street and Los Angeles. It's not Chicago. Now tonight, to be awarded a national award, well, it's really beyond my fondest dream. First, I'd like to thank the sponsors, which others have, but I want to thank Ernst Young for 10 years of dedication to entrepreneurship, the entrepreneurial spirit across America and now across the world. By the way, I'm not prejudiced, but I believe Ernst Young is the best darned accounting firm in the world. They just signed off on our 11th audit. And thank you, NASDAQ, the stock market for tomorrow, the stock market of the future. By the way, our symbol's JMED. That's JMED. Jones Medical, JMED, get it? And thank you to USA Today. It is an interesting paper. It is reader-friendly. Thank you, USA Today. And I want to thank the Kauffman Foundation. The Kauffman Foundation, who continues to promote the wildly successful spirit of Ewing M. Kauffman. Through my 32-year career in the exciting pharmaceutical industry, Mr. Kauffman has been an idol of mine. His driving inspiration set a standard for our industry in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and into the 90s and to his death. He set a shining example by sharing with his employees, with his community, with his country. And by the way, I'm very happy that he was my idol, and I'm proud that Jones Medical has made the decision to follow in his footsteps. In the short 15 years since Judy and I, my wife, took most of our life savings, a whopping $100,000, and started Jones Medical in 1981, I've applied many of Mr. Kauffman's principles, and one of his greatest traits was in building shareholder value. I've used his ideals to grow that $100,000 in 1981 to over $1 billion in market cap today. Building shareholder value for over 25,000 shareholders has been the theme at Jones Medical. Valid, quality products manufactured and marketed by a motivated and dedicated team of over 500 associates, directed by a talented management team that brought us from inception in 1981 to our present run rate of over $100 million in sales with 20% after-tax profits. At this time, I want to acknowledge two very special people here tonight with me. Mr. Mike Brambett, Executive Vice President of Jones Medical. He's been very instrumental in our acquisition program. And last but not least, my wonderful wife of 38 years, Executive Vice President Judy Jones. Judy, I love you. In closing, I want to provide a brief word of encouragement and wisdom to the numerous aspiring entrepreneurs who are watching tonight. In the words of Napoleon Hill, one of the greatest motivational speakers of our times, I paraphrase, whatever the mind of man can conceive and can believe, the mind of man can achieve. Believe it, you can achieve it. Thank you, and God bless America.